ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. صدق الله العظيم. الفاتحة.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
إن الحمد لله نحمده تعالى ونستهديه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله تعالى من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. إنه من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له. وأشهد أن سيدنا وعظيمنا وقائدنا وشفيعنا ومعلمنا ومخرجنا من الظلمات إلى النور محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. طب القلوب ودواؤها وعافية الأبدان وشفاؤها ونور الأبصار وضياؤها. أرسله الله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله. فاللهم اجزه عنا خير ما جزيت به نبيا عن أمته ورسولا عن دعوته ورسالته. اللهم واسقنا من يده الشريفة شربة هنيئة لا نظمأ بعدها أبدا صلى الله عليه وسلم. Brothers and sisters, today inshallah we are going to live with one ayah in the book of Allah. This ayah is talking about the friendship in general. The good friendships and the bad friendships. And we are going to see and to know how Islam looked at the friendship and how important is it in Islam. Both ways. When you have a good friend or when you have a bad friend. Allah Azza wa Jal is saying in His book, الأخلاء يومئذ بعضهم لبعض عدو إلا المتقين. بعضهم لبعض عدو إلا المتقين. Friends, on that day, on the day of the judgment, will be enemies one to another, except the righteous. Al-Imam Ibn Kathir said when he came to do the tafsir of this ayah, he said all of the friendships or any kind of meeting with some people for eating, drinking, maybe just having small discussion or talk, if it's not for the sake of Allah, in the day of the judgment, it will be putting those people in this situation. Because somehow your friends will pull you, will take you somewhere, either to good place or to bad place. And this is what Ibrahim alayhi salam, the Prophet Ibrahim sallallahu alayhi wasallam, when he said, as Allah Azza wa Jal mentioned in Quran, إنما اتخذتم من دون الله أوثانا مودة بينكم في الحياة الدنيا ثم يوم القيامة يكفر بعضكم ببعض ويلعن بعضكم بعضا ومأواكم النار وما لكم من ناصرين. Ibrahim said, you have taken for worship idols instead of Allah. He was talking to his people. You have taken for worship idols instead of Allah. And the love between you is only in the life of this world. Because when they were worshipping idols instead of worshipping Allah, and the emotions between them, they would have these feelings, right? They loved each other's. They were all gathered to do these kind of things. So this is what Ibrahim told them. This love is only in this life, but on the day of the judgment, they will remain this way? Do you think they will remain this way? He's saying, as the Quran mentioned, but on the day of the judgment, you shall disown each other and curse each other. And your destiny, at the end of the day, you will be in the hellfire. And you shall have no helper or supporter. When it comes to this day, those who used to be nice to you, those who used to offer you the good things, those who used to make you laugh, talking about someone else, those who used to show you things, sometimes they please you somehow, they won't remain this way. And you won't remain happy. When it's the day of the judgment, everyone will keep away from, he will try or she will try, but actually you have the sense on your shoulders. You will try to push them away somehow. But still you have them. You carried all of these things. And you got the excuse of the friendship. He's a nice guy. She's a nice person. We had some good time together. Brothers and sisters, make sure when you have good time, make it for the sake of Allah. And make sure if you have someone who makes you laugh or makes you happy, or you're enjoying his company, make sure that he's not taking you somewhere else. That you are not listening, that he is talking or gossiping or backbiting someone else, and you're enjoying. At least if you're not enjoying, you're just listening. When someone invites you to his house and you know he's this kind of people, don't go. It's either you go, when you hear any of these bad things, you will have to refuse, you will have to tell him to stop, and you will have to tell him, be careful, we don't talk about each other this way, or we don't make fun of each other's. But if you won't be able to do this, so don't go. This is not an excuse for you, because it's very important. He said, خير الأصحاب عند الله خيرهم لصاحبه وخير الجيران عند الله خيرهم لجاره. The Prophet said, the best friends in the sight of Allah, those are the real best friends. And when the ulama, the scholars talked about this hadith, they said, the best in the sight of Allah means they will have the most reward from Allah Azza wa Jalla. The best means they will receive the reward from Allah, the best reward from Allah. And when they talked about the best to their friends, they meant they are being the best to their friends, advising them, being nice to them, and making ihsan to them. Meaning forgiving, loving, giving, donating, helping, supporting. These kind of things, these are the things that makes you the best friend to someone. And in that time, you are going to be the best in the sight of Allah. We have another narration when Abu Musa al-Ash'ari radiallahu anhu said, and this is a very well-known hadith. Actually, most of us know it. We knew it since we were little kids. مثل الجليس الصالح والجليس السوء كحامل المسك ونافخ الكير. فحامل المسك إما أن يحذيك يعني يعطيك مجانا وإما أن تبتاع منه وإما أن تجد منه ريحا طيبة ونافخ الكير إما أن يحرق ثيابك وإما أن تجد منه ريحا خبيثا. Abu Musa al-Ash'ari radiallahu anhu reported, I heard the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam say, the simulated of good company and that of bad company is that of the owner of misk, perfumes. What do you think? He's a good company or a bad? If you're being close to him, he will either give you free, and if he will not, or you would buy it from him, you will buy something nice, something you like. Or if he's not going to give you, and you're not buying anything from him, at least you will smell good, right? You will smell something good. And as for the one who blows the bellows, the blacksmith, he either burns your clothes or you smell a bad smell from his place. This is exactly how the good friend is and the bad friend is. That's because some of us, unfortunately, we think it this way. We say we are not perfect. Yes, we are not perfect. So I'm not going to find a perfect friend. That's true. But if you know that someone is a good person, you are going to learn something from him. You are going to do something together, something good for both of you, or at least he won't harm you somehow. He won't hurt you. But the other bad friend, he will put you somewhere where you have to commit a sin, or at least if you're not going to commit any sin, you will accept his sins. And this is very important, it's very dangerous in Islam, brothers and sisters. Because accepting the sins, accepting the mistakes, accepting the bad things, seeing it happening in front of you, this is unacceptable in Islam. If you go somewhere and you see something wrong is happening, what do you have to do? It's either to change it, to stop it, or to at least give advice, or to leave the place. But you cannot just stay. you're enjoying or you're not enjoying, and you're saying, I'm not the one who's doing this. Brothers and sisters, we are accepting many bad things in our daily life without knowing, or with knowing it's going to harm us one day. Another hadith, when Prophet ﷺ said, الرجل على دين خليله فلينظر أحدكم من يخالل. The man is following the religion. And here the deen doesn't mean deen means the real religion. No. It means a way of worship, a lifestyle. المرء or الرجل على دين خليله, الرجل, the man is following his friend's lifestyle. Then Prophet ﷺ said, فَلْيَنْظُرْ أَحَدُكُمْ فَلْيَنْظُرْ أَحَدُكُمْ مَنْ يُخَالِلْ. Be careful. Any of you must be careful when you're having friends. You have to, it's a commandment. When the Prophet ﷺ said, فَلْيَنْظُرْ, means you have to be careful. The Prophet ﷺ is not just warning you, he's commanding you to see and to look and to search. So we're not taking friends just because they are nice, or just because they are just rich. No. I'm commanding you to be careful and to be very picky when you choose your friends. We're being very picky when we go to a restaurant, right? We were being very picky when we are feeding our kids. We are being very, very picky when we are receiving someone in our house. It's just like if you like them, they are nice, they are friends. If I'm laughing a lot when I'm with them, they are friends. And it's not working this way. Prophet ﷺ said, فَلْيَنْظُرْ أَحَدُكُمْ مَنْ يُخَالِلْ.